We're playing SPYFALL 2 again. They're brand new locations. There'll be a link in the description below so you can check them out yourselves and play along with us. For this first round, we're not going to show the rules, so you guys can play along with us. Haldane is joining us. All right, guys, game's up, ready to go. I'm going to start the timer. Alex's first question.
Can I ask a question to everybody?
Nope.
No.
Dang it.
You have to pick one person.
That would be.
That'd be ultimate power if you could ask
Okay.
3 questions at
All right,
once.
all right. Brandon,
Yeah.
have you watched any news today?
All I watched today was that Transformers trailer.
Okay.
Is that news?
No,
Okay.
that doesn't matter.
D.
Yeah.
Batman Begins, Dark Knight, Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
I would never get the answers to any of those
Wait.
questions. I hate that.
That's because you're a spy.
No, sorry, I meant Dark Knight Rises.
You meant Dark Knight Rises?
Yeah, I meant Dark Knight Rises.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Haldane.
Yes.
How many people would you say would generally be in this place?
I'd say generally there's room for a lot of people here. Yeah. Alex, what's your favorite kind of food to eat here?
Not based on my role.
Not based on your role.
I like nachos.
Okay.
D.
Yeah.
Actually, D, I feel like you're clear.
Does
I'm
Brandon
surprised-
ask the question?
No. Well, yeah, I asked
answered-
Brandon
I
a
answered the
question
question.
about the news today, but he didn't.
All I
Yeah,
did-
But he
could
talked
have.
about Transformers.
Yeah, which
Just talk about the Transformers.
is good, but I don't know if you know why. Did you watch the Transformers trailer?
No, I didn't.
She did not.
Is that your question?
And you haven't seen the Dark
I
Knight
think that
Rises.
was just your question.
Okay.
No, I asked him.
D.
Oh, okay.
Dude, he's
Brandon.
sit like a person.
Generally a clean place.
That's a question mark after the 3 words?
Yeah, would you
Okay.
consider
What
this
is question
generally
mark?
clean?
4 words. I mean, they try to clean it, but wouldn't lick the floors.
I think I'd say that about anywhere.
Coal mine bells.
Yeah.
I don't know how many
I
floors of here I would lick.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I
We don't
definitely
try to
wouldn't
clean
lick
the coal
floors
mine.
anywhere.
Retirement home.
You would not be. Clearly.
I know. I know what I want to get to. I'm trying to think of the right question to get to it. D. I need to pivot.
I think we just need to vote for Brandon.
I don't think so. Okay, I'm asking Haldane a question now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's called.
Haldane, what's the parking situation like?
I'd say it's not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
It's good. Good parking situation.
Yeah, I'd say so.
You'd say so. I want to vote for you.
Yeah, agreed.
Of course you want to vote
7
for me.
seconds. 6 seconds.
You ask a question in 6. You got 5 seconds to get a question out.
3
You can still
seconds.
ask it. Even ask the question. It's the last one though.
What is your role here?
My role here is to spy on all you fools because I'm the spy and it's the stadium.
Oh. Did you guess that right off the bat?
I guessed it pretty quick because originally he was like Dark Knight. He's like Batman Begins, Dark Knight, or Dark Knight Rises, and I said Dark Knight, and then he was like, and then I was like, what locations are in here? I was like Dark Knight. There was like a bank, there was a boat, and then I was like, oh shit, there's a stadium in the third one, Dark Knight Rises, and I said it changed to Dark Knight Rises, and then he was like, oh okay, and then you guys are talking about how there's a lot of people eating nachos. What really gave it away was you're like, he said Transformers, and I was like, what does that have to do with anything? And you're like, well, did you watch Transformers movie? And we were talking about the whole like stadium scene earlier, and I was like, that's what it was. It's a stadium. It has
Told
to
you
be
you
a
were
stadium.
talking too much.
No.
Told you.
Well, you gave
yeah,
zero
yes.
evidence that you weren't the
Yes,
spy.
I said it fits a lot of people.
You were
That's
kind
what
of.
I was like, yeah, it has good parking because
like
I already
200
good
mentioned that there has.
parking.
Yeah, there's no good
there is.
parking.
What do you mean? Stadiums have parking.
It's like
The
30
stadiums
bucks.
Yeah, stadiums are like
but the
notoriously
parking
bad parking.
has a lot of space.
There's a lot of space, but it's shit.
In my mind, Haldane had no good questions and no good answers.
Yeah.
And D aced them all.
So and it gave me the role of medic. So I'm like,
Me too.
I was
I'm a
the
medic
medic.
too. That's why I was like, that's kind of
You
a
guys are
weird.
all medics
All
at the
3 of us are
stadium.
medics. Once again, the
Yeah.
guy who made this
Once again, the rules don't work on this.
is a terrible programmer.
Terrible programmer. Here we go. I'll ask the first question. Luckily, I'm not a spy, so I'll be able to ask a really good question. Alex,
yeah.
which of the 3 main Harry Potter characters do you think of when you think of this place?
Probably Hermione.
It's the Magic Castle, isn't it? All 3 of them?
Brandon, would you find a lot or little news coverage surrounding this place?
A lot of news coverage? Not a lot of news coverage surrounding this place.
Oh.
Okay.
I love after the question, everyone's just like, Well, they just nod their head and look around.
Well, because last time we kept talking and then stuff got revealed. So.
Yeah.
Haldane,
Yes.
a lot of different languages.
Yeah, I'd say so. Do you have fun here?
Just lob the old 50-50.
Do I have fun here? I'm currently having fun.
Okay.
I'm having a good time.
Really?
Uh-huh. I also don't want the spy to know what the location is because you guys are being real obvious with it.
Or are you the spy? Give us one that give us
Brandon.
a doozer. Yeah.
You seem pretty suspicious.
Oh yeah.
You do. I'm pretty sure you're a spy, but I'm gonna give you a chance to clear your name. What's your favorite thing to eat here?
My favorite thing to eat here? Gossip.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a vague answer to that, but I like to munch the gossip down. Haldane,
Yes.
does Netflix make shows about this place?
I don't know.
That's a good answer.
I don't know.
Let's leave
I'm
it
not
at
their
that.
I'm not their mother.
Do I look like Mrs. Netflix to you?
Do I look
Do
like
what they
this?
want.
Just be hyper aggressive all the other. It's like, no, I'm not answering that.
No, not as in the answer, but no, I'm not answering that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's Brandon.
know it's Brandon. Problem is, I think Brandon knows the location.
I think so too.
Whoa,
I
whoa,
say let's
whoa.
just vote for Brandon.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
One more
I'll vote
question.
for Brandon.
Ask one more question.
No, because Brandon already has enough information as it is.
Okay.
Here, actually, ask me a question, I'll ask Brandon a question.
I don't know what to ask.
Just ask me
though.
literally anything.
Okay, what do you like to wear here?
I like to wear clothes. Brandon, I'm gonna name a couple movies, okay?
Okay.
The Rock,
Uh-huh.
Batman Begins,
Uh-huh.
Dark Knight,
Uh-huh.
Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, that's the trifecta.
So it's one of those three. Those four.
I was like, no.
Tim
One of those
Burton's
four.
Batman. I'm Batman. I don't remember anything from The Rock now that you think of it, but I'm gonna go with Batman. I'll go with The Rock. Why not? I don't remember the plot of it at all though.
Okay. I mean, that was the right answer, but the fact that you don't know why is funny.
I don't
It's
know
funny
why.
to
I'm
me.
trying to
You're
think of-
talking about.
Well, it's not. It doesn't fit the three Batman movies, so therefore I'm going with The Rock, even though I don't remember exactly what The Rock was about.
That's smart. Well, it's end of time, so we have to vote on somebody. So I guess we're gonna vote for Brandon. Yeah. Brandon's like, no,
I look
I
around like
wasn't.
all of you guys.
Yeah, we all
Yeah.
I'm
vote
voting for
for
Brandon. We all vote. Are you the spy?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What's the location?
UN.
God
Yeah.
damn it, guys.
So how did you get it?
Yeah.
It's so easy.
I got it. So initially, my first guess with Hermione was the library, even though that was really obvious. And then as soon as I answered the second question being from Hermione, then you guys are like, ooh, that's wrong. And so I was like, oh, it has to be the UN. You asked which Harry Potter character.
And then
He
you
says
asked
Hermione.
news coverage.
Yeah, I
I knew
said
that was
any
right.
news
U.S.
coverage.
news coverage. I said no because I'm like the library wouldn't have any news coverage.
Yeah.
And you're like, really?
But the way
And
you
then I was like,
reacted to it totally gave it away. Like,
So I was like, oh, then it has to be the UN because I'm like, I don't remember. That's like late game Harry Potter stuff, right?
What?
No, it's because Emma Watson.
no, I'm saying
is,
Emma Watson as a person
is
spent
an
a lot of time at the
actual
UN.
ambassador.
Wait, really?
Oh.
I was just gonna assume because she seemed like the most.
Well, like she
Like
is
that.
IRL.
Didn't they send her to like the Wizard Council at some point to talk to them?
I think they do probably.
Like,
It sounds like
in like somewhere between movie 5 and
Well, then it
7,
actually
The
becomes
reason-
part of the magic, Ministry of Magic.
The reason
which
I said
is like the UN of the
but
Wizard
all
world.
of them are. So.
Ron is too.
Yes.
He's half Muggle.
Wait, no,
What
he's
about
Ron.
Ron?
Ron isn't.
Which
Ron's
one's
not
half
half
Muggle?
Muggle.
Harry Potter.
Harry is half Muggle.
Hermione. No, Harry's not half
Oh, wait,
Muggle.
you're right.
Hermione's
Oh, wait, yeah,
full.
You're right. No,
Yeah, you're
Hermione's
right.
Muggle.
Ron is half Muggle.
Yeah.
No, Hermione's half Muggle.
Hermione's half.
They let
Muggle.
her in the UN.
No, Hermione's half human. Yeah, she's half human, which makes her full Muggle.
She's got muggy blood. Ugh. That's why I walked out of that movie.
God.
This game, you guys get to play with us. We've added a 5th phone.
In the description, there's the website. Click on that, and it'll show you the list of locations, and you can play along with us. All right, here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna hit.
How about you're playing along. Figure it out.
Yeah, you guys are playing along with us. Figure it out. We're gonna show you the role that it is.
Yeah.
Obviously, our role is gonna be hidden. So. How much you guys want to bet the audience is a spy right now?
I was gonna, like,
There's like a
turn
1 out
around.
of
Pretty
there's
good.
a 1 out of 5
It's a
chance.
pretty good chance that the audience is a spy. All right, I will ask.
And D's throwing shade. Before even the first question, D's throwing shade at the audience.
Yeah, that's true.
Immediately.
Typical spy move.
Alex.
And before the first
Alex.
question, I'm throwing shade at D.
That's true. Alex, what would you wear here?
Based on my role, pretty
Yeah.
normal clothes.
Normal clothes.
like what I normally wear.
Man, that would go for almost every location in the list. That's crazy.
Based on my role, yeah,
That's
normal.
crazy. Haldine,
Yeah.
It's an acceptable answer.
would you bring your family here?
Yeah, I would. Brandon.
Yeah.
No, that's too obvious. Too obvious.
Too easy.
Let's see. Gotta
Give me a doozer.
make it subtle.
Try not to give him leading questions. Just give him something that he
Open-ended
has,
questions?
something that he would have to come up with completely on his own.
These starting to fear my spy game. I feel accomplished.
Okay, why don't you tell me about your role in this location then?
What can I tell you about my role?
Yeah.
I like to move.
Okay. Okay.
D.
Yeah.
What area of Westeros?
Bravos.
I don't know if I even know the
Technically
answer
it's
to
not
that
on
question.
Westeros.
Actually, you're right. That's not on Westeros.
Typical spy answered Essos. Essos location, right? I mean, that's fine. Anywhere in Game of Thrones world does.
Well, I think I know the answer to that now.
No, there's a very specific answer.
I mean,
It's a very specific one.
I mean, how could there be a very specific answer to the world
Yeah,
of Game of Thrones when this is the location?
Yeah.
Right?
Haldine,
Yeah.
you haven't been asked a question. How are you feeling? Based on your role, like tonight, like how you feeling?
I feel good.
Sweet. Sick.
Let's see, Alex.
What's up?
What is going on?
Most awkward.
What are you asking?
What are you buying?
The audience could be the spy, by the way.
There's a
We
chance.
could be
we
the
just
spy.
keep rolling
But right
around.
now, all you guys are.
I know Brandon's good.
Oh.
I know Alex seems pretty aight. Ask Alex a question.
I know, I'm gonna ask him a
yeah.
question, Mr. Normal Clothes.
Yeah, Mr. Normal Clothes.
I mean, this guy.
Mr. Plain Dressed. Yeah.
Let's see.
I think the audience is the spy. Holy shit, like, the first time the audience plays with us, do you think they'll be a spy?
That would be impossible.
I think I could ask a good movie question.
Haldine's first movie question. I'm excited.
I'll get the projector ready.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
see.
here we go.
Baywatch,
Uh-huh.
Neighbors,
Uh-huh. Seth Rogen theme.
Fast and the Furious.
Uh-huh. The lost Seth Rogen there.
A lot of Seth up in there.
we had double Seth.
I would go with Fast and the Furious.
Oh. Okay.
You guys are weird. You guys are fucking weird. All right, ask your question. You both are hella suspicious.
How long are you here for, on an average?
What kind of terrible question is that?
I mean,
Oh man, that makes me
That's
think you're the
fine.
spy. I'm here for the set amount of time that I'm hired to be here.
Uh-huh.
so you work here, okay.
We're out of time.
Yeah, I'm here
Okay,
doing my thing.
so
All right,
who do
so
we want to vote for?
Haldine, God, you
I
guys are
vote
so
for
suspicious.
Alex.
I think it's D.
You think
I think
it's
it's
not
D.
me? Let me just tell you this.
Let me just tell you
D
this.
was
I
quick
also
to-
like to move.
I'm not just pointing. There's a chance
No.
that there's
Time's up.
hundreds of thousands of people just laughing at us right now because we can't figure it out.
I think it's Haldine.
I think it's Alex.
I think
I
it's D.
think it's shit. Or it's the audience. D's dropped the audience as the threat, and he's not.
I am not the spy, first of all. I think my answers
You know
are pretty
what?
clear.
I got but one gut to have in my life, and this gut's not just pointing fingers; it's raising hands
At me?
at you.
Brandon
Yeah.
does always.
I'm-
He always got this like sneaky sort of like.
No, Brandon.
Brandon's
got
not
it.
the- Brandon
The
is
fact
I
that
know,
you
but I'm
guys,
just saying.
the fact that you guys suspect Brandon make me suspect.
No, I
even
don't. I
more.
don't suspect Brandon.
Okay,
Okay, I'm gonna
it's
say D
definitely
I'm
not
gonna say D.
Brandon. I'm gonna say it's Haldine or the audience.
Well,
I'm
all
gonna
three of us
mostly
just
say
voted
it's
for
Haldine.
you.
You guys are voting for
Yes.
me? Who do you vote for, audience? Doesn't really matter because majority votes. You guys voted for me. You're wrong. I'm not the spy.
It's Alex.
I'm the spy.
I told you!
I wear
wait,
normal
what's the
clothes.
location?
I don't know. I have no idea.
He had the right answer to the question.
No, he didn't. To my question?
Yeah.
No,
Fast and Furious.
no. I said Fast and Furious without any numbers. That's the first one.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming.
So you wanted Baywatch?
Baywatch. The Rock. At the Rock concert.
Oh.
No, I knew that.
Casterly Rock.
I see. Casterly
Oh,
Rock.
now you guys are making like connections and stuff. I have no idea.
I was like, wait, what is it? See, normal clothes.
What kind of
well, I fell
costume
for
or
it.
uniform would you wear at a rock concert?
I'm a singer.
I'm a dancer. Also, when you go to a rock concert, probably.
I would wear normal.
I'm a
clothes.
dancer.
Yeah,
I
too.
guess I'm lame, so whatever.
I was a dancer.
It's been 3 dancers and a singer.
The answer I was wishing for with Westeros was the North because I figured
The North. I thought you were saying Casterly Rock.
because they're hard metal, man. Like
What?
well, it's either
That's such a stretch, Brandon.
it was either that or I was looking for like because I was also thinking about asking about Europe because I'm like Finland's into rock. Finland likes to rock, and there's
Yeah, but you asked about
Albi's
Westeros.
idea of the connection
How the
makes a lot
hell
more
am I
sense.
supposed to make that?
Casterly Rock makes
How am I? Yeah, Castle Rock makes way more sense.
But Castle Rock would give it away in a heartbeat. If you asked me that question, I would have said the far north.
What are you
Shit, it was Alex on time.
I knew
What
it
did you
was
do?
Alex.
No, you didn't. You voted for D.
Because
get
you
to
were
say
making me doubt. So I should have trusted my gut.
All right, if you guys like that, let us know in the comments below. If
I'm
it worked out, it was
exhausted
fun.
after
That would be
that
really
like
fun, though.
mental stretch there.
Also, Adrian Okola, get your shit fixed. There shouldn't be 3 dancers in one. We shouldn't all have the
In
same
a
role.
rock concert.
Yeah, first off, there are no dancers.
Any dances at a rock concert,
Also-
not just 3.
When there's 2 babies at a construction site,
You
it's
just-
like, what is happening?
You need way more roles, dude. So like, just
Yeah.
get on it, because we
Come
need
on.
more roles.
No scope.
Oh, what? He deagled me before I deagled him? How dare he?
Just can't kill people fast enough at the beginning here.
Sit down. It's just like Call of Duty.